Hey guys, what's going on? Matthew or MP Brick Studios here, back with another LEGO Ninjago video here on the channel. And today we're going to be going over the Final Battle Ninja, or the Kimono Ninja, whatever you want to call them. The Ninja from Season 2. We're going to be looking at each of the figures and talking about what I think is great about them, what I think kind of went wrong or anything. So, with that, let's get into it. So here are the first two minifigures we're going to look at. We have Kai and we have Jay. So starting with Kai, he came in the cheapest set, and then Jay came in the third cheapest set, I think. Kai came in his mech set, and Jay came in the Stone Warrior bike. And then they both have, this is how I display them on my minifigure stand. So Kai has his elemental blade and the added armor piece, and so does Jay. He has his blade and the armor piece. So the armor pieces were not included with them, so I'm just gonna go over, that's probably my biggest pet peeve, but with them they look great. So now we can get into how the figures actually are. So they're reusing their exact same hoods from Rise of the Snakes, which I think works perfectly fine. Starting with Kai here, he's got some nice red detailing, and I like these probably out of all the black suits, like the black bases. I like these the best because they have their color arms, and it's just a lot more color. Black is a nice base, but you can't do too much black to where it's just not good. And then he's got the gold trim and nice little clamps there to hold his suit together. Turning him around, he does have the same face as we've been seeing, as we had seen previously. And then there's his symbol on the back surrounded by this gold circle and more of those clamps. But overall, I think this is a great minifigure. I like it a lot. Overall, all of these are good, spoiler. But yeah, he's probably one of the better ones. Jay here. This is, I believe, possibly the most expensive out of the Kimono Ninja. Possibly, I'm not sure. I know Lloyd was very hard to get, but he's not expensive. Jay is like 25 bucks. Lloyd is maybe 15 to 20. So I believe Jay is the most expensive. Don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. He's a little dusty from the stand, but same face as usual. We'll remove all of this to look a little deeper there. And then I do like how they did kind of to make it look like a darker undershirt. They just used their darker colors on top of the black, and then it's just a dark undershirt, which was great. Again, love the blue on the black, looks great. Got those nice clamps there, and his symbol in the back. And he is one of the ninja with silver on. So basically, for the Rise of the Snakes wave, we had 2 ninja with gold and 2 ninja with silver. So Kai was one of the ninja with gold, and Jay was one of the ninja with silver. So that's kind of how it worked. But yeah, I think these two are great minifigures, and I'm glad we got them so early in Ninjago's run. So with that, we can get on to the next two. So here in the next two, we have Final Battle Cole and Final Battle Zane. So starting with their weapons, Cole has the elemental blade of earth. It will not, there we go. And he's just got this kind of different lightsaber hilt, and Zane has the telescope or periscope, whatever. And then Cole's, I think, is a little better than Zane's for sure. Zane's is probably the worst because it's just clear. We did get dual molded ones later, but this one, I mean, it's kind of dual molded. You can somewhat see some blue in there, but I don't even know if that's picking up on camera. But it's pretty much just clear. And then Cole's, you can definitely tell that it's earth. So I definitely like Cole's. Zane's was unique, but we definitely have better ones today, especially with the kind of mold quality. So, looking at the minifigures themselves, starting with Cole, he has that silver color scheme for Season 1 and Season 2. So all of his accents through the suit are silver. And like everyone else, his base color is black. But it's kind of odd when you look at him because, like, if you look at Zane, you've got arms and then these little stripes going down. They match the hood. That does not happen on Cole. Cole has a black one and they just stuck with that like everyone else. But he has gray as his arms and the stripes. So it kind of doesn't make sense. It kind of would have worked if they had a gray hood, but I'm not sure if it would have actually looked good. And then the same basic Cole face that we had been seeing. I definitely like Cole, but it's kind of odd how he kind of veers off from everyone else. And it happens more often than not. So, I definitely like the clamps there. And then removing everything to see the back print. He's got that, oh man, mine is a little scuffed. But he's got that symbol there with silver going around it. Definitely a good figure, and I'm very happy to have it because this was the last one I had to get for my collection. So I'm very happy to have it, but it is a little different compared to the rest of them. Then looking at Zane, for him the color scheme is honestly one of the best because white, gold, and black are just amazing together. Like white and black are just great, and then the gold is of course going to work with both. He's a little scuffed up, sorry. He is very well played with. Love this figure. And I love the gold accenting throughout his torso design. There's his back print with the armor on, and then there's Cole, just in case you didn't see it. But he's got these little symbols at the top, and overall, a good figure. I definitely liked him a lot. I still do like him, but design really works better than Cole, I think. Definitely one of the best ones that we got. Sorry, I forgot the armor piece there. There he is, yeah. He is looking really good. So, I love these two figures a lot, and they're definitely some of the best. Cole is a little odd, but yeah, between the two, this is a really good batch. So, let's get on to the next two. Next up, we have a few odd ones. We have Kimono Lloyd and Sensei Woo. So starting with Kimono Lloyd, he is odd because he only came in a book. And then Woo is odd because he was not in the show whatsoever. He just used his Season 1 design, or I guess pilot design, the very first design. He never really changed. So this is a non-canon figure. But looking at Lloyd, he is definitely one of the best. I like the green with it. They definitely put everything into this figure before putting everything into the other ones. The other ones are good, but this one is definitely the standout figure. So there is that head, same one that we had been seeing. And then here we have the snake face right there. I will not be reviewing the Golden Ninja, mainly because I want him with the NRG Ninja, because it's kind of like True Potential, kind of. I don't know if you guys get that, but that's kind of how I group them. It is with True Potential, and I don't really want to review two Lloyds in this and just no Lloyd in that one. So I figured I would throw that one in there. But overall, I like this figure a lot. I definitely like the green, or I guess golden clovers there, but it's like a green clover, and it's neat how this figure comes together. And he was definitely a good one. I loved him a lot, and yeah. So overall, good one. And then Woo, he from Season 1, he just got a golden hat instead of a tan one, and some staff and everything. So his face, there is the Woo face print without the thing on it, the beard on it. He's kind of got the straight face print instead of the smiling one that we got later on. Then he's got this kind of tapered together, kind of gray in the middle that gets covered up by the beard, and then dragons holding it together. Then it kind of goes down into his legs, got the gray belt, And then he's got some shirt folds on the bottom and a dragon on the back. So overall, really good minifigure. I like both of these, and they're definitely Woo is kind of odd just because I don't care really. He's not in the show. But for Lloyd, I'm very glad we got him, even if it's just in a book. So with that, we can get on to my final thoughts. So what are my overall thoughts on this wave of suits? Personally, I am very glad we got every single one of these. Lloyd could be one that we could have just not gotten whatsoever, and I'm very happy that we got all of them. Just to name another suit that we just barely got all of them, the stone armor suits, that took us years to get every single one of them, and I'm just so happy that we got all of them in 1 year, and it's very, very cool. So, with that, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!